Hi team, this is Coach Trevor, and I'm going to be here with my friends. This is the workout for the week. To build up to 3 times a week for this workout. It's going to help maintain strength. Also, we're going to be incorporating some sport-specific conditioning in this as well. We're going to offer some safety tips, as well as we may need some parental supervision and assistance in this video as well. All right, we'll start your workout with a 10 to 15 minute warm up. This week, we are doing a 15-minute bike ride. In that 15 minutes, we are going to ride as hard as we can for about 30 seconds, 5 times. Just make sure you guys are taking breaks in between. That way you guys aren't exhausting yourselves. Now we are doing these warm-ups to make sure that your body temperature rises to a sufficient level. So that way, when we begin our workouts, you're not going to pull or tear any muscles.
All right, so we just finished our warm-up. We're going to start with our first workout. We're going to start with burpees. As far as sets go, we're going to be doing anywhere from 2 to 4 sets. Numbers are going to be 6 per set.
There's the straight jump position, squat, thrust into a plank position, push up, and squat, and then explode quickly off the floor.
All right, our next thing we're going to be doing is our press handstands. We're going to be doing 10 to 12 press handstands. If you don't have them yet, we will show you guys what to do for mini press handstands. If you have access to an exterior wall that your parents are comfortable with using, you guys can use that, as well as these can be done indoors as long as your parents give you clearance to actually use the wall. I'd like you guys to start in a standing straddle today. Make sure that your legs are a little bit more than shoulder width apart. You'll place your hands in front of you. Make sure you're leaning back, giving yourself some space to move forward. So you can press up on your tippy toes. As you do that, make sure if you're using the wall, you lean into the wall, get your shoulders against it, and from there, drag your feet forwards, lift your hips, and try to press down hard using your shoulders. Okay. So for the mini presses, what we're going to be doing is it's the same situation, starting a standing straddle. Give yourself some space to lean back, lean forward, lift the hips, press, and just see how high you can get your feet off the ground. Okay, next we have handstand planche downs. Parents, we have a visual demonstration on what to do for spotting for your kids. Make sure that you guys are really focusing in on your form for this. Make sure you're starting in a lunge with your arms up tight to your ears. Make sure that when you begin this and go into the the handstand, that you are leaning forward through it until you get to a nice tight body position. And then try to lower nice and slow. Our next workout will be Russian twists. Make sure you guys are counting right and left as 1. We are going to be doing 10 to 15 of these and 2 to 3 sets. Make sure you guys are keeping your core engaged, your knees tucked. 9, 10.
Okay, so for our next exercise, I'm going to give you guys 3 options. They are all dips. As you can see, we're using 2 chairs, and our options are going to be these. 1, we can start in a pike with our feet on the ground. Then bend the arms, go as low as you think you can, push back up. We're working the triceps for those. The second option is going to be from a tuck. You can lift your feet off the ground, and then again, just repeat. Make sure you guys are bending the arms. Try to see if you can get your elbows back instead of out, if you can. The third option will be from a pike. You guys can try to lift your legs and then dip. We will be doing 25 of those. It's going to be 2 to 3 sets for those. All right, next we have back and side lunges. We will be using either a towel on a wood floor which you can put your foot on. Or if you have carpets, we can use a Tupperware top on the carpet. We will be doing 10 to 12 of these, and also 2 to 3 sets. Okay, next we have pike leg lifts. We will be doing 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 12. Make sure you guys are keeping your back flat on the ground. Try to have an arch when you do these. Your back will end up hurting if you do. Alright, so we start with the legs up. Lower them slowly towards the ground, but don't let them touch. And bring them back up. Okay, next we have pull-ups. We will be using a door for this. Make sure you're using a sturdy, stable door, preferably to the entrance to your house or the rear of your house if you've got a stable door there. We'll have a parent holding the door for us, and then we will have our gymnasts. They will be doing our pull-ups. All right, we will be doing 2 to 3 sets of 5 to 6 pull-ups. Okay, next we have leg lifts. As you can see, I'm using these jugs again. If you guys can or have them available to you, we're using gallon jugs. It can be filled with any kind of liquid. So if you have a milk jug or let's say a water jug, anything like that, that will work. Also, if that's too heavy for your kids, you can move it down to a ½ gallon. That works as well. So what we're going to be doing with these is leg lifts. We're going to be doing 25 on each leg, the 25 right, 25 on your left, and then we're doing 15 with both legs together. Okay, next we have planks, but first we're just going to talk about your form and shapes that you should have during this. What we're looking for are flat hips, a rounded back preferably. So you want to be pushing down, lifting your chest a little bit, keeping your core engaged. You're going to have your head in a neutral position, or you can have your eyes straight forward. It's your choice. Feet together or slightly separated is great. Make sure you're not sagging. All right, make sure your hips don't go low, and make sure your butt's not super high in the air. Okay? All right. So we are going to be alternating sides. So we start with a front plank. It's going to be 20 seconds. We do 1 push-up. Then we alternate to right or left. Hold for 20 seconds. And then when we go back to the middle again, we'll do a push-up in between. And then to the other side, again 20 seconds. We're going to be alternating sides, I believe it is 6 to 7 times. Thank you very much.
Okay, next we're going to do some push-ups with your feet elevated on a chair or a counter. We have 8 push-ups. We're going to do 3 or 4 sets of these.
All right, everyone, that's the end of our workout for this week. Be on the lookout for our next video, and I look forward to seeing everybody again, hopefully sometime soon at the Y.